Welcome to this concise look at The Simple Path to Wealth by J. L. Collins, a finance book that ditches complicated jargon in favor of straightforward wisdom. Collins originally wrote these ideas as letters for his daughter, wanting to spare her the confusion often surrounding money. In this video, we'll explore his 3 big rules: spend less than you earn, avoid debt, and invest in simple, low-cost index funds. If you're wondering how that approach might change your life, stick around. Collins opens by challenging the common notion that wealth is all about net worth, luxury cars, or huge homes. He argues real wealth is about freedom, living on your own terms and not waking up each day feeling trapped by bills, debt, or a job you loathe. To drive this point home, he shares a brief parable. 2 childhood friends meet again years later. One is a wealthy courtier serving a king, while the other lives humbly on rice and beans as a monk. The wealthy friend mocks the monk's Spartan existence, hinting that by catering to the king, the monk could eat better. The monk counters that if the wealthy man learned to need less, he wouldn't have to serve anyone. This story sets the tone for the entire book. Freedom starts with wanting less than you earn. One of Collins's first lessons concerns the perils of credit card debt. As a young adult, he felt a rush of excitement when his first credit card bill showed only a $10 minimum payment on a $300 balance. It seemed like magic: spend now, pay later. But a closer look revealed an 18% interest rate, meaning those small monthly payments could quickly snowball. His sister's timely warning saved him from the common trap of letting high-interest debt balloon. This cautionary tale underscores one of Collins's core principles. Debt, especially consumer debt, robs you of future wealth. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that isn't working on your behalf. Recognizing this early can save years of financial pain down the line. Collins insists debt is more than just a financial burden. It's a psychological weight that can force you to stay in unfulfilling jobs or stressful environments. By focusing on paying off credit cards, car loans, and even mortgages as aggressively as possible, you reclaim a sense of autonomy. Imagine not worrying about those monthly payments that vanish from your bank account. It's a total shift in how you view work. A job becomes an option for growth and personal satisfaction, not a necessity to keep creditors at bay. In Collins's eyes, every bit of interest you avoid is future FU money in the making, building up a vital reserve that can help you navigate life's twists and turns with more confidence. Even high-income earners can feel strapped if their expenses grow at the same pace. Collins recounts a lunch with a friend who had just received an $800,000 bonus, yet griped that it wasn't enough. His lavish lifestyle, multiple houses, private schools, luxury cars ate through that windfall almost instantly. That conversation highlights a key point. No amount of income guarantees freedom if your spending keeps outpacing your earnings. For Collins, living below your means is not about self-denial. It's a strategic choice that keeps you from treading water financially. You'll often find that people earning modest salaries can become wealthier, in relative terms, than high rollers who burn through money without a plan. When it comes to investing, Collins cuts through the noise. Instead of chasing hot stocks or trusting costly fund managers, he urges readers to invest in broad-based index funds, notably Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSAF. This single fund offers exposure to thousands of companies, effectively making you a partial owner of the entire market. Over time, markets rise more often than they fall, and those who stay invested through ups and downs usually see their portfolios grow. By keeping fees low and diversification high, index funds let you harness the long-term growth of capitalism without the stress of timing trades or analyzing individual stocks. Collins notes that even billionaires like Warren Buffett endorse this strategy because it's both durable and effective. A central theme in The Simple Path to Wealth is compound interest, which Einstein reportedly dubbed the 8th wonder of the world. Money invested at, say, 8% annual growth can double roughly every 9 years. Reinvesting dividends and profits further accelerates this snowball effect. On the flip side, if you're the one paying high interest like on credit card debt, that compounding works against you. Collins underscores how crucial it is to keep your money compounding in your favor, rather than draining away in monthly payments. Little sacrifices made today, such as skipping expensive conveniences or paying extra on your loan principal, can yield surprisingly large returns years down the road. Collins also challenges readers to consider opportunity cost whenever they spend. Suppose you're eyeing a $20,000 car. Most people stop at the sticker price, but Collins asks, what if that money went into an index fund instead? Earning an average of 8% per year, that initial sum could grow to well over $36,000 in a decade and keep multiplying over time. Suddenly, the true cost of the car isn't just $20,000. It's the tens or even hundreds of thousands you might have had later. While nobody wants to live like a hermit, recognizing opportunity cost can help you strike a balance between enjoying life now and building a secure future. After 9/11, Collins was blindsided by a layoff, just months after his boss took him out to celebrate a record-breaking year. With a young daughter at home, it was a terrifying scenario. But thanks to years of disciplined saving and investing, Collins had a comfortable buffer. He went 3 years without a regular paycheck and never once felt financially desperate. When his daughter, worried by news reports of jobless families, asked if they were poor, Collins reassured her, "We have money working for us." It was a moment that drove home the true purpose of savings: protection against life's wild uncertainties. That money didn't just pay bills, it gave him the mental and emotional room to chart a new path forward, ultimately leading him to share his knowledge in this book. Collins describes FU money as a personal safety net, so robust that you're never stuck in toxic or soul-crushing situations. Boss treating you poorly? You can afford to walk away. Need a sabbatical to explore a passion or care for a loved one? You've got the funds to do it without risking your home. This isn't about stockpiling gold bars or living as a miser. Rather, it's about ensuring you have enough invested to sustain a reasonable lifestyle for a significant stretch, even indefinitely, if managed well. For many, this enough might be a modest portfolio. For others, it could be larger. The exact figure varies, but the principle remains. You reach a point where money no longer controls you. You control money. Collins also explains the 4% rule, a widely referenced guideline for retirement withdrawals. If you can live off 4% of your investment portfolio each year, that portfolio should, in theory, last indefinitely due to market growth and compounding returns. So if you have $1 million portfolio, withdrawing $40,000 annually is considered safe in many scenarios. When you combine this rule with low-cost living, the bar for financial independence drops substantially. You don't have to be a millionaire many times over to retire or at least reduce your working hours. This can be a game changer for people who assume they must grind away in an office until 65 or beyond. What happens once you've built this safety net? Collins describes life after financial independence as a mix of relief and possibility. With no alarm clock forcing you out of bed, no fear of layoffs, and no pressing debt, you can spend your time on what truly matters: travel, creative projects, or simply being present with family. Collins points out that too many people postpone life until retirement age, hoping they'll still have the health and energy to enjoy it. By focusing on a simple approach: save diligently, avoid debt, invest in broad index funds, many can reach financial independence earlier and savor life's experiences with fewer constraints. In essence, the simple path to wealth is a masterclass in cutting through financial clutter. Collins's wisdom can be summarized succinctly: live on less than you earn, invest the difference in index funds, and avoid debt. While some might dismiss these steps as too basic, their power lies in consistent application over time. Simple doesn't mean ineffective, it means reliable. And if reliable sounds good to you, especially in an age of constant financial uncertainty, then this approach could be the steady guide you've been looking for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown or found it helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Those small gestures really help our channel grow and ensure you won't miss more content aimed at helping you find your own path to financial freedom. Here's to building that FU money and taking control of your future one step at a time.